It started with my great-grandfather,
I have
and then my
advertisements
grandfather,
playing
and
that
then
I can't pause. There it goes. All right. I'm Michael Nearstead, joined by my lovely wife, Ellie, and as always, Kevin or Benson Hotalon.
I'm a bird.
And a bird.
How's it going?
And a partridge in a pear tree.
It's a little early for that. Let's not start that on now.
It's not Christmas month. Yeah, I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Not too bad. So it's been 2 weeks, We didn't do it last week.
It's been a while. We had some trouble with Hitbox, just like we had trouble with Twitch. And now we're pretty much on the last bastion of hope for us to continue to do this show, which is Ustream. I really think if this doesn't work out, I will stop doing this show because there is no place for me to go. Because
we'll just repeatedly create accounts and get banned.
Yeah.
We'll get like 1 or 2 episodes in per account before we get banned.
Oh, it'd be like a flash mob of accounts. Just make a new account every week with new great content. That'd be like a potpourri. Okay.
Yeah, so this week we're going to do The Awakening.
Yeah, let me get up the really boring, lame movie poster for this thing.
Oh, I remember this one.
See, Ellie remembers this one as someone who actually cares about horror movies a little bit.
She's
I remember
horror buff, right?
I wouldn't go that far.
No, horror buffs usually have like long beards and talk about like heavy metal a lot and stuff.
I don't know if I could grow a beard. I might have a long beard, but I can't. So
I've tried. I can't either. So we're in the same boat because you know what? Whenever I grow anything longer than this, what I have right now, my face breaks out under it, and I get the nastiest, like greasy pimple face, and it doesn't matter how much I wash it; it just happens.
Fantastic.
So I have to keep it short. I can't do anything else.
Bless you.
Sorry.
So, yeah, I remember from looking on Netflix literally like 3 weeks ago and picking out horror movies. That's how I
think it's best this time of year when someone sneezes you, don't say bless you. You should probably say curse you.
Oh,
yeah,
we were thinking the same thing.
What else? What else could you say?
May your soul exit your body and may you become a lifeless vessel.
Yeah, that's true. You could just say nothing because then the soul will fly right out.
I think the person would walk away by the time you finish saying that. Your soul.
I think it's best this time of year when someone sneezes you, don't say bless you. You should probably say.
Whoa, what's going on? Sorry, we're having some technical difficulties. There we go. There we go. We're good. It keeps trying to restart the stream. Like, hey, you want to watch this? Why do you have this paused?
I have to pause the stream, so I don't know because if I leave it on, then it just feeds back the audio.
Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. I'm still getting used to Ustream and all its many quirks. And the chat should be switching over in a moment. That's just for the live people. But anyways, The Awakening, this came out a few years ago in 2011. I remember this movie coming out barely. I think it made money. Pretty much any horror movie that comes out in October makes money because they cost about $5 to make. And they usually make like $30 to $50 million. And then your soul dies a little bit.
It's that time of year, where people want to watch a movie and get scared, and they're just going to kind of watch whatever's playing at the theater. So if something says it's scary, they're going to go see it.
Yeah, it's really just an excuse for men to bring women to a movie to get them scared, and then hopefully they can make out in the car, possibly a hand job after. The classic high school romance.
It makes me feel safe.
It does. It makes me feel safe.
So apparently, some people are having some issues with audio. I mean, maybe you're quiet or something. Let's confirm with.
Yeah, I mean, my audio levels are pretty high now, but I don't know.
Maybe in the stream software, but they might not be outputting that way. I don't know.
It was pretty loud when it was feedbacking into my head, but I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. But anyways, let me just pop this out. I should have done this earlier so we can see the chat. Having a lot of technical difficulties today. Sorry about this. There we go.
Well, we never used the Ustream before, so.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
have to
it's
reset
definitely a lot
things.
different. All right, so this movie came out in 2011. Here's the synopsis. In 1921, England is overwhelmed by the loss and grief of World War I. Hoax exposer.
Is that a job?
I want
That's an
that
occupation.
job.
Occupation. So it's a MythBuster.
Yeah, it's Joe Rogan.
That's the MythBuster. Joe.
That's-
He
Joe.
questions
Yeah,
everything.
he's questioning everything.
Yeah.
No, my company made that show. The the MythBuster. So he's one. Which MythBuster is this then? Which one is it?
the girl one.
Really, there's only
Oh,
one.
she is so
Yeah.
hot. Oh my god, I love. Oh, dude. Oh.
I remember that thing when that went for a little while.
Anyways, hoax exposer Joe Rogan. No, Florence Cathcart. That's such a fake name.
Yeah, that's pretty fake.
Cathcart visits a boarding school to explain sightings of a child ghost. Everything she believes unravels as the missing begin to show themselves. What does that have to do with World War One?
Maybe they're people who died in World War One. I don't.
That's a quick ghost. You know, usually
Yeah,
ghosts are older, right? Like you don't hear about like, oh, ghosts was
It
around.
depends on the movie. Some movies like the ghost will come back real quick.
Yeah, but
Like
like
this is supposed to be a ghost from World War One. I don't think so.
yeah, but then
I think
that
it's
then
just
it means
setting,
there's no
setting the
context.
scene.
But that's a bad treat. That's a
I
bad
don't know.
pitch, though.
And as far as the person saying that I'm quiet compared to him, that's just my life. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I was saying that
It's
it's
accurate.
I mean,
Um,
I probably could turn it up a little bit.
Well, no.
Why don't you-
it's
can't you
just
aim-
super fucking loud?
Can you aim the mic toward her?
I'll just do this.
If it's
is that a little
if
bit
it's-
better?
If it's directional toward her,
Is that
then
better?
It's pretty much the same.
I mean I can't tell. Yeah, it's the same. to me.
Because I can see the audio level.
Well.
Anyways, we'll
I
just
can
move
hear
this
you
back.
fine.
Yeah, we'll just move this back here.
So you can hear Michael yell.
No, it's because it was getting higher levels. Okay, so anyways, yeah, this movie sounds like every other horror movie, but I gotta say though, okay, so ghosts, they're never like, oh, my son died a year ago and now I'm seeing his ghost all the time. It like ghosts are like cheese; they have to age, you know, like you gotta, and you have to have the right
Ghost
humidity,
Ghost
you know.
rules.
Yeah, ghost rules. You never hear about like, oh, there was like a ghost from the early 2000s and he was really into like Seven Dust. Like you never hear that. Like that doesn't happen.
Now
It's always like some old-timey guy.
I'm gonna open myself up to a lot of criticism here and say that out of the three of us, I'm the only one that actually believes in ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Though you know, honestly though, Mike, if a person was a fan of Seven Dust, they probably don't have any unfinished business, so they wouldn't be a ghost.
No, and they're also not in purgatory. They just go straight to hell.
That's horrible.
They
That's
just go
horrible.
like you have horrible.
Mine was vaguely insulting, and you just went straight there.
Yeah,
You went too far now.
Shit on him. So as in most horror movies that come out in October, actually this came out in August, so my mistake. But this got a 53 Metascore, so
It's
just
typical.
very mediocre. As ghost stories go, this one's done just well enough to provide reminders of how it's been done better. That was
That's
from
mean.
A
IndieWire.
ringing
That's mean.
endorsement.
That's probably accurate. I mean, I'm not going to say it's inaccurate. I haven't seen it yet, but it's like a mean way of putting it. They could have said
Yeah.
it's like every other ghost movie, and they're just like, okay.
So, but you know that as always, those reviews really don't reflect the true criticism out there. So I picked two out here from the Netflix community. So this
Okay.
first one, it gave it 1 star.
hmm
The characters have more tropes than actual depth. The plot is unpredictable only when they deliberately twist it. They throw meaningless tension into random events. Half of the plot involves showing the main character how science isn't the answer. This movie failed completely to live up to its hype, and it was just another frustrating missed opportunity. 0 out of 2 members found this review helpful. Now
So
here's...
this.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Before I
Go on. Well, I'll talk after.
Okay, so the other review, which is a 5-star review. Until this masterpiece, the others had captured the gothic ghost story to perfection. This one isn't better than that one, but equally as good. No aficionado of the supernatural should go without this one. I didn't really like the others, so that's a real bad sign if you're saying that it's as good as that movie.
Yeah, that's not a.
I'm not a fan of that movie.
Do you think I qualify as an aficionado of the supernatural?
I'd say you're...
I'd
say you have
a
bachelor's
What are
degree.
the
You have a
You
qualifiers?
bachelor's.
just enough ghost hunters to be like borderline, like maybe.
Yeah.
Uh,
You've
Not-
went to like a Votech school for ghost hunt, like ghost.
You didn't go to like a convention. Then you would be.
No,
there,
that's horrible. Like
The-
you go to conventions, that I would have problems.
She didn't tell you. She already signed up for the next one. You're
Yeah.
just insulting her now.
Well, okay. Name for a ghost convention. What would be a name for it? Because it
Oh,
has to be
God,
serious.
that's-
Because they take themselves super. So it would be like Spook Fest. Because that's like. Also, that sounds super racist, but that's not.
That does sound pretty right. That would probably be a bad
Ghost
name.
Con?
Ghost Con. That's probably.
Ghost Con is probably what it would be called. I feel like there could be something more clever, but I'm not. Nothing's coming to me right
I
now.
don't know that ghost hunters are the most clever of people. So.
Did you hear that? Fest.
Did
was
you
that
hear that?
fest?
Did you hear that, Fest?
I heard a noise.
Is that you? Fest.
So before we start this movie, which we should do soon because it is a little long,
Yeah.
I just want to mention this movie has a strange cast. It's like a cast of people you know.
Yeah.
Like it's all known actors who are in like popular series and stuff, and it's a strange. I mean, well, other than what's her Rebecca Hall, she's not in a show, but she's in a lot of movies, you know.
Yeah. Dominic West is from Lost, right?
Yeah, no, he's McNulty.
Oh, god damn it. I'm thinking of the other Dominic guy that does the nature.
Yeah, no, McNulty's in this, and then also Bran Stark is in this.
Okay.
And
So we got a
Who
good
else?
HBO cast going on here.
Yeah,
it's
HBO
bizarre. It's bizarre, and
I dig it.
the
HBO cast.
there's people in like other like there's someone from Harry Potter and stuff, like really bizarre cast in this movie. Like they just kind of took all these like B-C-listers but are like good actors, you know. Though I feel like maybe the script is probably not going to really do them justice. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You have an audio problems or something?
No, we just read a sad chat thing saying that basically they're going to play an ad every 15-20 minutes even if it's paused. That's cool.
Oh, that sucks. Well, it keeps going obviously. So just if you get an ad,
I'll just pause it.
just well,
No, I don't
Pause
think that's
the-
the-
you mean pause the ad.
Pause the ad. Yeah, not pause the
Keep
movie.
if something pops up in your Ustream, just keep the movie going as always, because otherwise you're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
going to be synced.
No,
So I guess I'll introduce what we do
Mhm.
real quick. We watch movies and talk over them here on Mockflix. So you should make sure that your audio is balanced with our talking, and if you don't want to hear our dumb voices saying silly things about this movie, then maybe you should just watch the movie without us. But if you do, make sure to turn on your Netflix closed captioning, which is at the bottom of your Netflix player. It's pretty easy to find. And make sure to sync up with Michael when he counts down in just a few seconds here. Other than that, watch the movie, enjoy, and keep it rolling even if there's a problem, and we'll catch back up to you when we get it fixed. So that's it.
All right, cool. Well, are you ready? Are you ready to do this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So on the count of 1, 2, 3 on go, we will get started. So, or do we do 3, 2, 1 go? What do we do now?
Oh, God.
Go.
Whatever we did
Been a
before,
while.
we should do it backwards because it's scarier.
Okay. We'll do 3, 2, 1, go. So, all right. So, 3, 2, 1, go.
Cohen Media Group, huh? Who is that? Do you know this company?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Make sure I hear stuff. Sometimes the splitter's a little cruddy. Do you hear anything? Okay, well, I don't.
Quoth the Raven. Nevermore.
There we go. It's just that one's maybe busted. Quality
Yeah, I'm
stuff
starting
at
with
Radio
this.
Shack.
Spooky sounds starting right up.
Oh, this will be sophisticated like Sherlock. Observation. There was a war.
Is that, What? That is not a valid conclusion. Draw from that observation, thank you.
I would think, like, where would we bury all the bodies? Like, we have a lot of an
Based
issue
solely
with
on the
this.
number of people.
Ghosts.
That's, yeah, lots of people died, so clearly it's a time for ghosts, guys.
Like, the jump to conclusions there is like, it's like, people eat lots of hot dogs in hot dog eating contests. Conclusion, people have colon cancer. It's like, okay,
It's
great.
like-
It's like, yeah,
I don't know,
okay.
wait, anytime a lot of people died, is that a time for ghosts?
Yeah, that's true.
Or do they have to die in a certain way?
I wonder if they didn't know that people just actually die all the time, every day.
Yeah, that's a little hard to understand, though. What if like a million people died from choking on ham sandwiches like Mama Cass? Would that be a time for ghosts, too? Would the ghosts be mad about food, or
Only
would they
ghosts.
just, like,
Only ghosts.
just come back, or whatever, you know? Like, is there a context to the time for ghosts?
I'd be sad because I have to listen to California Dreaming all the time.
You do anyway.
I do.
I-
I jam out.
I have to listen to it sometimes. I'm in
Is that a
California.
requirement for living in California?
It's in LA. They play songs like that a lot. If it's about LA, then they'll play it.
I brought this.
Birds chirping.
This looks like a very lively dinner.
This is what every British house was like then.
Oh, dude, you brought Little Caesars deep dish?
Everyone sat around morbidly.
I would sit around
Because
morbidly too if
it
there
was
was
a
Little
time for
Caesars deep
ghosts.
dish.
They all just look at each other and go, God, we don't have electricity? Ugh!
Yeah.
I hate this.
Ooh.
Oh, that was unnecessary.
Ozzy Osbourne? This will get me a record deal.
And it did.
And it did. It completely saved his career. Biting the head off a dove on a woman's lap and spitting it out. Oh, you should read about that. That's a
I
great
didn't
story.
realize. I knew that he bit off a bird's head, but on a woman's lap. What do you mean?
He sat on a woman's lap. He was completely coked and like drunk, like totally drugged out. And they released doves to like promote the album that they weren't going to promote. Really, I mean they were not thinking this album was going to be that successful.
Consume the flesh.
So they-
Eat this dead bird. Then they all die from sickness and come back as ghosts.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be scared. Sorry, gotta get back into this train of thought.
Who covered the ghost in Who covered that bird in sawdust? Oh,
Oh man, I got dizzy.
I feel like. Are we supposed to be hearing them talking? Because all I can hear is the music. Can you hear?
Yeah, let me.
oh, you can't hear them?
All
Yeah,
I
you
can
should.
hear is the
be able to.
music. Wow, that's really fucking loud.
Sweet.
What? Okay, there we go.
There we go. Okay,
Super fucking loud.
is it loud? Me. A little better. Beautiful rose.
Damn.
You've been tricked.
Wow, yeah. Just got punked.
She is one heck of a hoax exposer. Full name.
Mary Florence Cathcart.
Hoax exposer. Are these guys professional wrestlers? They got blood capsules?
What is the context of this? Like,
She's exposing the hoax, man. These grifters were feeding off their grief and making moolah.
you just got exposed. Burn.
Channel 3 investigates.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, QB Bryant. What? How is she making money from this job? Like, she just shows up at people. That is fucking bullshit, man. That wasn't real. All right, see you later.
Bird thought that was
agrees.
funny.
He agrees. Yeah, with a low-income job like hoax exposer, you're right. She is lucky.
Whoa. She wanted the hoax to be real.
Yeah, what? You should have let them fuck with me! The last hoax I'll expose.
What is that? Like, just a tail? Just is that?
Wait,
purse?
are they arresting that small child for being pregnant?
No.
Put him in irons, boys!
Back to the orphanage.
Yeah, exactly.
No more figgy pudding for you. Is that a thing, figgy put? I don't know.
Yes, it is.
In Christmas
Why?
carols, it is.
Why are there a bunch of chairs sitting out there?
They had to bring out all the chairs from the seance.
It was a fire sale.
Fires.
Hoax put us out of business. We're liquidating.
Damn, hoax exposer's doing great here.
I know. She lives modestly.
Mr. McNulty.
If you want to, would you like to go in my carriage and go out to the train tracks and get very drunk? It's something I like to do with my colored friend. That would be a much better movie, actually, to make it The Wire in the 20s.
Does he have a stutter?
Oh no, I couldn't hear it.
It sounded like it. As you can see, I only expose hoaxes for a living.
I also am involved in a very elaborate multi-level marketing scheme. I am quite successful. How do you guys get into chat again? I'm kind of scared to do this. But I probably need to refresh my chat.
I
too.
just pop out the chat and then try refreshing it. Might work. That's what I did.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
Yeah, we definitely didn't have stuff going on.
Okay, there we go. I wasn't getting all these great chats. Well, how do the Ghostbusters make money? Well, they get rid of ghosts. This person just ruins a charade. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
which,
She doesn't have someone hiring her to ruin it.
yeah, like the only people that like maybe she could accept donations from the people she like, helped save. But the woman slapped her in the face, so she
Yeah,
was out of money.
I don't think the people.
Ghostbusters have clients.
Yeah.
This lady doesn't have a client. Exposing hoaxes and maddeningly good taste. Check out this vase.
Make sure my shoes are nice and tight for hoax exposing. I always love like these giant houses with like thousands of books. You know how rich the person would have to be, like back then, especially to have that many books.
Yeah, books back then were like Blu-rays now.
That's such a good quote.
You can just put that on my epitaph.
I just have that on your great stuff.
Kevin O'Talon, books back then were like Blu-rays now.
That means it's a time for ghost guys.
Yeah, it's ghost time. Is this guy the biggest downer ever? Come on. No
McNulty's
small
always
talk
been
or
a downer.
nothing?
Pretty soon, if he doesn't do well at his headmaster job or whatever, they're gonna send him off to be a headmaster on a boat,
Yeah.
as punishment. So
It's
that's a Wire joke, by the way. Just the best show ever created.
quite good.
So is this death a hoax? Why is she getting hired? I'm just confused. Oh, that looks like a very detailed photo. Oh, that blurry face.
Ghosts.
Damn, I'm getting scared already. Sir, they just lowered the opacity on that specific child. It wasn't difficult at all.
This guy
As
does
you can
not
see,
wanna
he's
be
been
left
held
out.
back many times.
He's a little dim. Actually, the guy just had a smudge on his lens.
Frankly, we get more scared when he's not there.
Look at the mouth on that. It looks so bad. Ugh.
He's actually just about to eat a peanut butter cup. It's just, he has it, it's lower.
Oh.
Oh, you don't say that.
Oh yeah, so this movie's gonna have stupid god bullshit in it, like every other movie that's come out the past few years, like The Conjuring and all these garbage movies.
Probably. Because I want to leave.
I want the same exact movie, but instead of McNulty, I just want like a crazy guy who's throwing his own shit around, be like, "You should believe in ghosts," and then he
They could
turns
just get
out
a
he's
monkey.
right. See how people like that.
Think of the children.
Yeah, won't somebody think of the children here?
I like how you're holding your keyboard like a keytar.
They're not frightened to death. They're not dying. Kids are the keytar.
Kenya.
Oh, I need to. Anyway, I'm
Molly-
just gonna go take a nap now and rake in my millions of hoax busting money.
That's the thing. She doesn't have to listen to anybody because she's profoundly wealthy. She doesn't
Yeah,
care.
exactly.
Oh, she got it. Oh, yeah.
That was the consideration shot.
Yeah.
This is them going to Hogwarts now.
Yeah, what?
So
Ghost
You want to know the
train!
real hoax? McGarnacle. Lame.
the school
Gave that
that
kid
they're
a-
talking about actually was Hogwarts. So
You want to get sued? It's called Bogwarts. Thank you very much.
okay, Hogwarts.
No, we're on Ustream. We can say whatever we want.
That's true.
I can just play copyrighted music. They
You
don't
could
care.
just be showing the movie.
That's what some
honestly.
people said, but then I can't put it on YouTube, so that would be kind of stupid.
Also, I feel like a dick doing that. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not. You know.
I'm sure the people who made this movie are thrilled that we're talking over it and just shitting on it, being like extremely
We're not.
petty.
We're talking over nothing at all.
Oh, that's true. We're just
They're
talking
choosing to
about-
watch the movie.
That's a good point. There was a train, but now they're driving there.
Yeah.
Oh, the train only got him so far.
Damn, those kids came out of nowhere.
They hit a bunch of
Oh,
children.
they came on the
killed
side of the
them,
road. Never mind.
And
I
then
just
it was a
wasn't
time
looking.
for ghosts.
Yeah.
Go on, kids.
That's a little insane of you to do. Go on then, run them down.
These kids are pretty stupid.
It's kind of like they're just deer.
What in the fuck is going on?
Yeah, well, like, what's the context of them just
What are
running
these
around?
kids doing?
I'm healthy. Don't worry. Nothing wrong with me.
Never going back to the camp. Never.
Oh, these kids go to a college. How many movies
Now it's time
do
we're
you
gonna
think
beat
have been
those
shot
snooty
here?
rich kids across the lake.
How many
They're
movies...
practicing for the 400-meter relay.
I'm a stuffy woman. I am serious
Oh.
business.
Maud. Maud.
The worst of times, she's actually quite terrible to the children. We probably shouldn't have hired her. She's going. I can get her.
Okay, just stab her.
That's a weird thing to say.
I won't be sad missing any of this.
Just bring her in here.
This lady is great. Hello, Bran. The food is terrible. Don't eat it. Seriously, though, it's truly awful.
Hey, baby.
Whoa. Just slapped a kid in the head.
What'd I miss? Stuff the old lady gave an omen.
The lady is really impressed by her. Oh, you can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh, the lady who runs that lady whatever is really impressed by her education, and is like her biggest fan basically.
Oh.
Very astounded by her presence. No, I'm not a ghost, sir.
She's kind of the anti-ghost lady.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop looking at the screen.
Yep.
Oh, she does not like that.
Well, you're stupid. She's just staring at the screen. This is bad. Yeah, there you go. When you're an adult, you can rot your brain with this garbage.
Oh, honey. Where's her?
Sorry.
All those kids are just waiting for something scary to happen. Hey, Mom, is this movie gonna start soon, Mom?
When I look at these kids and their like stilted, scared ways, I don't see really ghost problem. I see more like child sexual abuse problems, maybe.
Well, they seem a little more. It seemed like they'd be a little more scared of McNulty slapping them in the head like he just did 5 minutes ago. You missed that one.
No, I did miss that.
He literally just slapped a kid in the head. It's like.
I think that was pretty
Hey, man.
normal in the 20s.
Yeah.
I think
Probably.
If
Well-
an adult didn't slap you in the head, there was something weird.
Hello!
going
He
on.
wanted to have pudding without eating his meat, you see. That's the problem.
What's pudding? What's pudding?
What is
Brit-
pudding?
British have ruined this. Pudding is the soft pudding, like Jello pudding. But they have those stupid like bread things. They call those pudding, and they have like the desserts that aren't pudding that they call pudding too. It's
Did
called-
they do that before we made our own version of pudding, or?
Probably, but we improved, we improved
But
the
we're
definition.
American.
Well, that too. But see, we have one definition for one type of food, and then they have pudding for like 3 different types of food. It's confusing. Kobe Bryant, Panda, Cannonball foodstuffs, and Brandon are pudding. Think about it.
Smoking in the boys' school.
That looks like a sturdy ladder.
That ladder is scarier than anything in this movie so far.
You know, these BBC horror movies are usually pretty rough to watch. Like, they're well made, but they're so dry and, like, stuffy and just, ugh.
So I have a question. If she doesn't believe in ghosts, why does she want like the toy of the dead kid? Like, does she think I don't believe in ghosts, but I'm gonna see if I can get him to come out with his toy?
Yeah, it makes
She
sense.
just wanted to see if that eyeball would fit on the bear or not. It's like, it's the right one! I knew it! Called it!
Yeah, I'm okay with fries and chips. It's a little annoying, but crisps, no.
Well, you were talking about the blender thing.
Oh yeah, so I watched 3 cooking shows in a row yesterday morning, all from British hosts, and they kept saying the word blitz for the blender. Like, oh, give it a blitz.
Give it
And I'm like,
give it a
ugh, no.
You know, I don't like the word crisps either, but not because of the term. I don't like saying the word crisps because the S and then the P and the S bothers me. Like, I feel like I'm messing the word up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crisps.
I always feel like I'm saying it wrong.
Yeah, Xenoborg, I was going to mention that. They said go to Scrubs. What's Scrubs? Oh, a sitcom on NBC, yes. It was on
that's
ABC for a season, but no one remembers that.
More like they're trying to forget. Wheezy Walter.
Nobody.
No one likes kids that wheeze.
Colored. These kids look so accommodating. They look like people who would not be for the Aryan race in any way. I mean, they look very diverse and loving. And I'm sure this guy whipping them with the stick makes them even more loving and accepting of other people. And not just turnkey angry.
Oh, this guy's getting haunted first. Okay, he's already...
I'm fine. I'm fine. Nope.
What's
this
this
is
guy? He
nothing.
ate a ghost.
Yeah, he's gonna die and be a ghost. Don't make fun of my coughing, you jerk.
It's just flu, don't worry.
Ow.
It made a weird noise. Woo.
That is, in fact, Snape.
I wouldn't call it outrageous so much as slightly belligerent.
I'm just gonna sit here and wallow in my imminent death.
And I'm saying that because I'm in love with her. Let me tell you about her book. In fact, I'll just read it to you word for word right now. All of us. Uh, all of us.
Oh, honey. It's okay.
Terrifying.
Oh, baby.
I'm going to prove this hoax with all these otherworldly machines.
Ghost Hunters 1920.
This makes no sense. Like, her whole job is to expose hoaxes, but the way she does it...
So why
by
does she have all this gear for ghost detecting?
Science.
Mrs.
And it
Wizard.
immediately blows up the building, killing everyone horribly. No more ghosts here!
Oh, they must not have seen, what was that one movie? With the flower on the floor?
Oh,
We went and saw it in theaters.
God
God damn it. It was huge.
Paranormal Activity?
Yes. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because in that movie, that was a sign that ghosts were there. Honey.
But it
It's
wasn't
actually-
a ghost, it was a demon.
It's actually a really short 37-year-old man just hanging out in the school. He's hiding in the floorboards. Been there for a long-ass time.
Well, what they do is when the ghost trips a wire, a bucket of water falls on its head, and it's hilarious. It's really
Yeah, that's funny.
It's great.
You gotta swing some garbage pails, or some paint cans above the stairway, see?
Yeah.
Just walks up, got him.
This is a quiet scene. I don't even hear anything.
That purse had a ghost in it, you see.
Ghost is a purse snatcher.
I talked about the ghost, and now he's killing me. Well, good night. I'm the Mister? That's a good name for like some kind of post-alternative band.
I'm the Mister.
I'm the Mister. What do you think?
It's pretty good. I think that would be like also a good like 70s like rock opera song.
Oh, that could be good.
Like, I'm the Mister. His face was all disfigured and was scary and hey.
It's okay. You gotta let go of the cord, though, baby girl.
Never.
Yep.
Nobody likes Millhouse.
Tell me what the ghost did to you. He gave me a swirly. He's just like a lame bully. He's just Nelson from The Simpsons.
That ought to catch him. That ought to string at the forefront of ghost hunting technology.
It's nighttime, I think.
It is now supposed to be night, but it is not.
It's
what
not.
the hell is that shot?
Yeah, you can see
Wow.
the shadows on the water. That is not
That
a
was
night shot.
Low effort shit right there. That book said ghost on it.
Yeah,
I'm
it said like
scared.
ghost prayer. Creaky, creaky, creaky.
Oh, baby.
Do you want me to grab
Jesus,
her
you
chair?
know I love you most. Please don't let there be a ghost. Good night.
This teddy bear smells like a hoax.
It's okay. Oh, honey.
Do you want me to get her chair? You can put it right here. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm probably gonna miss something important here.
Or I can do it.
No,
That
it's
seems
fine.
possible. Oh, someone's in the sauna. Or a bathtub. That's a bathtub.
Sauna, bathtub, all the same thing.
Yeah. So, why is she spying on McNulty taking a bath, though? It seems ineffective ghost hunting procedure.
He has
Don't show the
tattoos.
wiener. We don't want to see a wiener. You know that.
Does he have a
Wow.
thigh tattoo? I think he had a thigh tattoo that they were trying to. Oh,
Yeah, he has a scar.
scar.
That was like some seriously fake wiener hiding.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh,
Ugh.
no, this isn't gonna work.
Okay.
She may be hungry too.
I'm gonna go feed the baby. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh,
This guy's cutting pieces of his leg off.
what? Isn't this like an invasion of privacy going on here?
Yeah, no, she's. That is not the sound that bell.
Yeah, it's okay.
Ghost, 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 ghost.
Nolte's just trying to be naked in peace.
Yeah, well, you didn't see the blatant wiener hiding. It was like he was holding a towel like this as he turned around. It's like so obviously like no frontal male nudity now. We don't want to get that in our movie.
We don't want those twigs and berries in it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't blame Olive. It seems like whenever there's a movie that starts to get really dumb or lame, she finds a way to get out of it. It's really smart. It's like,
She's trying to-
let me out of here! I want to watch this. Nothing's happening.
No, they're building. They're building, man. It's all.
She
gonna
was
pay
really
off.
smart with VHS though. It was like immediate. Like the credits,
Nope.
the opening credits started. She was like, "Get me out of here! I already see where this is going." She was totally right. And then Hitbox actually came in and was like, "Yeah, she's right. We gotta fucking stop. This movie sucks. We're banning you if you keep playing this thing."
Oh, you got the
That's the-
monkey. Look at her.
Flashlight of the future.
This movie is totally Christian Science. That is such a great point.
Yeah, completely.
Science being debunked. Just like that's basically every horror movie now. It's just God is right and science is wrong.
Science don't matter.
And that's
Lady,
why
this
people
is a
like
big
these
deal.
movies.
Somebody broke a light bulb because they're carrying it around with nothing around it, just a fucking light bulb on a stick.
Why don't people make a horror movie about like a real person, like a thing that's scary but that's real? Like, oh, there's this like cop, like that, like freaking is like beats the crap out of people, and he like lays the law down in a town or something. Like,
Here it comes.
Good job,
Something's
Ollie.
gonna pop up. Oh, there it is! Oh, there it is! And the jingly bells came.
The bird's really upset.
who pulled a
About all
prank?
Yeah, he doesn't like when I yell. He thinks I'm upset, but the reality is, this could never make me upset because
Okay.
it's silly.
Mr. Prank, I won't say nothing has happened, but very little has happened for sure.
That was Charlie Brown. Did you see that? That ghost was Charlie Brown.
Good grief. He's got to get the great pumpkin, man. It's a shortcut through the building to the pumpkin
Oh, the
patch.
housemate store. Get out here, Chuck. If Linus is in there, tell him to get out here too. We're going back to bed.
He has to hide from what's Charlie Brown's sister's name?
Lucy?
Lucy?
Is it Lucy?
No, Lucy's the
Lucy's
doctor, right?
dark-haired one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Sally.
Sally, yeah. Getting our Charlie Brown chat on.
Yep.
This is the time
Better
for
than
Charlie
this
Brown.
damn movie. Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I knew it. They're spooking me.
You hate horses, so that really is about as
That's
spooky.
scarier. That horse was scary, too. Did you see that horse's face? He's like,
Okay. We should just have baby cam in the corner, just in case people don't feel like watching the movie.
you could do that.
Yeah, I just have to get a second camera just to...
Baby cam. Oh, she left.
Cheap. Hello? Any ghosties around?
You've been hoaxed. Now just come out.
Oh, it's a tiny ghost in a little house. Now I get it.
It's a doll ghost.
Yep.
A goat.
A dosed?
Ghost.
Gold. I don't know. Dulce.
Damn dosed.
Who would want a dollhouse of the exact building they have?
A lot of people, actually. I think
A lot of people do
that.
That's so lame.
And inside is a turkey sandwich.
No,
Delicious.
There'd be a flask.
Yeah, exactly.
And like some weird snuff porn magazine.
Oh no, the spooks! The spookies!
So on a scale of 1 to
Ghost.
0.1, how scary was that? That wasn't
Uh-oh.
scary at all.
That guy has a gun? Was that a gun?
I don't know. I didn't know this was like a massacre movie. That wasn't scary.
Nope. Were they jingle bells? Yes, they were.
Did they jingle all the way?
I too heard bells.
I heard hell's bells. Tough actin' tenactin'.
Gets rid of ghosts on your feet.
Oh, they're doing footprints. This is great. This literally cost us like $30, which doesn't sound like a lot, but back then was like $80,000. So this is a very expensive thing to do. Oh, I'm sorry. I grabbed the wrong thing. This is just filled with Raid.
You little
No,
asshole. Maud is so disappointed.
You've been hoaxed.
The ghosties said it.
You've been expelled. Go to the woods. Just throw him in the woods.
We should.
Grotz?
Oh,
What's Grotz?
Grotz? Okay. Grotz does not sound appetizing.
You are public enemy number 1. I'm going to lash the evidence out of you. Cough in his face. Just give him influenza. That will show him.
inaccurate.
Well then, who can I hit? If I can't hit this kid, I gotta hit somebody.
He starts hit himself.
Good God, who's up there?
What are grots? Does anyone know in our chat what a grots is?
And ate his grots.
You should never expose a boy's grots. That is just wrong.
Asthma.
Ah, good point, lady. I killed him.
Maud is so disappointed in everyone.
The mod squad.
The lamest squad of all.
So I left him outside, the only reasonable thing to do.
I gotta say, that 1-star review is so accurate. Just like me, it's like they deliberately twist it. This is such a deliberate twist. Like, it is so forced and it like barely makes sense.
Yep.
This is why horror movies are terrible, right here. This is the exact problem every horror movie has. They go, well, we gotta surprise people, so instead of like starting from scratch, they just like add a twist or make it dumber. More
These boys must be
convoluted.
strong. How else will they complete the Ninja Warrior course? No!
This is the Academy to Train Ninja Warrior kids. But let me tell you, none of them would be good because they're all white. And the white people are never good at Ninja Warrior. They always suck. It's always... Because those courses are made for, like, acrobatics. And Americans suck at that.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna jump over
That is true.
Oh.
Everyone, hits from the 1910s and later.
That was actually a very racy tune back then.
Yeah. He sounds like a real winner.
Song was... The man
The
was
song is
from
called-
Nantucket.
The song is called Chap in a Trench. Now they're werewolves, you see. Isn't that scary?
Truth comes at a price.
The price is being caned.
You're gonna try to move over
I'm gonna
here.
feed her.
Okay, so you can hear the movie, but you're not gonna be able to hear him because the headphones won't reach. All right.
Except for men with canes who beat children and leave them outside in the cold. Nothing to fear. Nothing at all. That's not scary. I'm way more scared of what may or may not be a ghost.
Even though I don't believe in them.
You've heard it here first, folks. Abuse, less scary than ghosts.
You're fine. See, you have a very narrow window.
Yep, got a good old pot of grots, too.
You know, the secret to making a good grotz is making sure you have lots of mumblers in it. It's like, yes. Sounds delicious.
I bet you don't even put any tizzy wazzles in your grots, do you?
I love how our one joke for British people is making them say gibberish that sounds like British. Oh, sorry to have frightened you. I'm just here leering in the woods with a armed weapon.
Well, now that I've recited the theme of the film to you, I guess I'll be off to do some more hunting. Grots ain't gonna catch themselves.
I like how you can just see her foot, like, right in the camera.
This character is so lame. She doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I know. She just stares wistfully.
She is literally a set piece. That's all she is.
Yeah,
She's
she
just there
is.
to be like kind of uncomforting.
You mean disconcerting? Or like...
Yeah, that too. But it's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable. So your word is more accurate, though.
Well, that solves the mystery of the ghost. Guess I can still stay here for some reason and not go back home like I already would have. Shit!
I just lost like 2 cents worth of cigarettes, which
Yeah,
back
back
then
then.
was about $40.
Damn it.
Why would she do that?
Here comes the hand.
Yeah.
Didn't see that coming.
Cigarettes are
That's
fun.
scary. Oh, I'm insane. That's what it was. I thought it was a ghost for a minute, but it turns out I'm just nuts. Nothing like a good grot. That's what I meant to say.
Wait, what?
What?
What the hell just happened?
That was really poorly shot. If that...
No splash, 10 out of 10.
What the hell? I feel like we missed something.
No.
What was cuts?
How?
Someone needs to tell this movie to stop cutting like that.
Was that guy, like, on a swim?
What?
I don't know. What was he doing under the water? Or was he? Did
No,
he just
I guess
save
he
her?
wasn't.
And then the movie cut.
That was
How did
horribly-
she splash into the water with no splash whatsoever? She literally just went like bloop.
They're doing very important work. It's called making the brown people be exploited.
Yeah,
It's very
exactly.
important. But they get nice, tasty tea for me.
For the British East Stephen Company.
Do you think British people actually like tea, or do you think they like the idea of the fact that they colonized it? Like, they could, like, taste the blood and rape in the tea, and they were like, this is so exotic and unique, and it's delicious.
I think that a lot of people like things solely for being exotic, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, why do you think anyone eats stuff like fucking, what's that fruit, that disgusting fruit that nobody likes, but they...
Mangosteen.
That's one of them, yeah, that's one. No one likes that stuff. They make me feel funny. Grown-up conversations are my favorite.
Yeah, let me start one. Which poop smells worse, elephant poop or dog poop?
You can go now, Bren.
He's very stupid.
Florence Nightingale.
Miss Florence, if you're nasty.
And you can call me Flo. By the way, have you heard of the great deals offered by Progressive Car Insurance? If you want, I'll cut the scab off your leg for you. You know, for saving me. Ow. What are you doing, little shit?
She fell. She fell down the stairs. It'll only happen once, I promise. She's in an abusive ghost
Yeah,
relationship.
totally.
Tell a story about your cousin.
Oh yeah, that's sad, but
Well, you just basically said it. You made a joke that was basically the same thing.
my cousin, she was in an abusive relationship for like a year and a half. She's not anymore though. But she came over and she had a separated shoulder, right? Broken arm. And they're like, how'd that happen? She's like, I fell down the stairs and the guy went, don't say that in front of everybody.
What?
He said, don't say it like that.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't convincing enough.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was kind
That
of insane.
Kind of all the cards out there, right?
Yeah.
Showing your hand a little bit. Well, something scary is about to happen because we've waited too long.
So, is the BBC sophisticated enough to show boobies here?
No, BBC never shows boobies. Here comes another hand, and then two more hands. Hands and hands all over the place.
You're right. You're totally right. Or she's going to get dunked again.
Ghost dunked. Oh boy. Hope there's no more hands in this tub. I'm like, man, 2 hands in this tub is enough. Those are my hands. But I don't want any more hands because sometimes when there's 3 hands, that means that there's another person around. Don't want that. Nope. No more hands.
I just need 2 hands.
Only 2 hands for me.
Okay, let go of my headphones. Thank you.
Damn, I was wrong.
I thought you were right totally on that.
They already did that one earlier, so I guess hands coming out of the water, they just can only play. Oh, you were right. They would show boobs on BBC apparently.
Oh, I missed it. The only reason to watch this piece of crap.
Side boob action here.
Just, Michael, sit over there and I'll sit right here.
No, that won't work. You need just
Robert?
It won't work because your headphones won't reach.
I can't switch headphones.
No, I don't
What
want to
is
use your
she-
headphones. Because they're not good.
What in the hell is going on now?
We're good.
No, not with you guys.
Yeah.
She was saying, Robert, don't go away. So apparently she now knows there is a ghost.
Well,
Well,
Oh,
there's
wait,
the
I'm
ghost.
supposed to be scared. Shit.
Someone put Vaseline on the lens, guys. Let's redo that take. Robert, can you make your face even more stupid looking? Wow, Xenoborg, that is an amazingly good point. I didn't even think about that. Why would she take a bath in the room where she knows it has a peephole looking?
Yeah, that's a good point, right?
That's a very good point.
at
Oh,
least
she's
put
a
something over
voyeur.
the wall. At least put something over the wall.
She respects voyeurs. I mean, she was watching that naked dude.
Oh.
Yeah. She had to keep an eye on his scab cutting.
She really just wants a ghost boyfriend. Who wouldn't? Hey, it's a doll version of her. What the heck?
Boy.
I'm just like a puppet in a grand.
Scary.
She's seducing the ghost.
Ghost, what do you really want from me? I got that guy to stop beating kids. I mean, what else can I really do here?
I wish they just showed these shots of the rooms for the first 50 minutes of the movie, and then I wouldn't have had to watch the rest of it.
Oh no, it's things I've seen in the movie. No!
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh no, she's in it. I knew it.
What?
There he is. But he's not
See
there.
you later.
You just got punked.
Why
I think
are you
I'm
still
sick.
here?
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. I think I'm sick. I still haven't left yet. Must be something wrong with me. I think if I jumped in the lake again, I would make a splash. Okay. Let's move it along here.
Ghost schmotes.
I need 2 tickets to Barcelona. Stat.
Imagining a world before antipsychotics. That's awesome. Don't speak poorly of alcohol. We're British.
Makes
So
you
maybe I
cross
missed
and
something.
sick,
Why does
and
this
also
kid
having a
just-
great time.
What's that?
Why does this kid just get to hang out with them and the other kids don't?
Because he's actually the ghost.
Because he's a title character, so he has to hang out with them.
Because this school has 5 students. It's like Bayside High School.
It's an episode of Scooby-Doo, thank you very much.
Was it for those meddling kids?
I don't know, Lawrence.
The ghost meter is going off.
This arbitrary measurement got bigger.
Oh.
Hit the
Thousands of board games. I knew it.
Hit the grot pot. Wow, there's a lot of opium in here.
Yeah, right. I've got firsties. Oh, that's scary.
It's ugly.
It's a jackanape.
What?
Someone's been hiding my toys.
We gotta get one of those for Olive.
With a rabbit.
The croissants, je voudrais sandwich. It says in French. I gotta use the 15 words I know.
Go Power Rangers? Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Burning down the house. Stomping heads. Yeah, what was with that Happy Negro jar? That was weird. I mean, it was
Yeah, I don't know.
appropriate.
I don't know. That's creepier.
Yeah. That kid's hair is the creepiest, though.
I'm frightened.
That's how people get frightened. They yell out, "I'm frightened. I'm frightened," and then run away.
Did you know I'm scared?
I crapped my pants.
2 drops of pee came out. Uh-huh. That is a nice floor, thank you.
We better lock this ghost in.
No ghosts in, no ghosts out.
It's best to know where it's at. It's in here with us.
How to make the best grots on earth. I'm not scared now.
This kid's not very good. He's
Yeah, well, he's not this.
No. Then why
He's
did you
not
just talk?
particularly good in Game of Thrones either, really. He's not bad, but he's kind of glassy-eyed all the time.
He's not very good in that either. I forgot that that's who it is. You mentioned it before, but he just looks so different in this. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, his hair is way different.
It's somehow dumber.
Yeah.
Where the ghosts have no names.
Mainly sleepy and hungry, but that's true too. Yeah, a little bit.
Your friend was named Casper, and he was a friendly ghost.
The friendliest ghost you knew.
And now you don't believe in ghosts anymore because he thought you were insufferable.
Which you are.
She's pretty insufferable. I won't say it's completely inaccurate, but whenever there's an atheist in a movie, they're always horrible. They're always just the
Yeah,
most
they always make them
snobby
completely
jerks.
unlikable.
They're always horrible. They should just have them the whole time going, nah, 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 nah. Like, just...
Why is
Well,
she
it's like
telling
What-
this
the
kid
problem
that?
is whenever the movie has to establish they're an atheist, so they always go around. There's no Jesus, did you know? Like, why? What are you talking about? I don't care.
I don't believe in that mumbo jumbo, and then the mumbo jumbo is in that at the end of the movie.
Yeah, horror movie. Every horror movie with an atheist.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't believe it, but now I know there's a ghost. It scared me into it.
Whoa, whoa, boundaries being crossed here.
Yeah, a little. Can I ride on your back, Mom?
I believe it's called a flogging. It's like, well, here to be a set piece again. Bye.
I had a line!
His character is being Hodor's backpack. That is the best joke. It's so true.
That's what I was talking about. It was right on her back.
Whoa, that is insensitive.
Oh. You're an asshole, and you were spying on me for no reason. You're a double asshole.
I just have chicken pox. I itch a lot.
Hate yourself for what exactly?
So is the lesson in this movie that fear is like good to have? Like you should
I don't
like,
know.
fear?
Maybe having a job that's a sham?
Well, that's pretty much everyone in this movie. So
Yes.
and these educators, I haven't seen them teach a single class in about 40 minutes. So
Yeah, you're right. We've seen one scene of someone teaching ever.
And mostly that was him, like, yelling
hitting
at
people with a
each other.
cane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was more teaching in Bring It On.
Uh-oh.
that's true actually.
I want to
Uh,
show you my scabs.
my breath is quavering. My
Feel
heart
my-
is all aflutter.
You can stop rocking her. I think she's falling asleep.
You know, I gotta say, this is 100% not earned. Like, they've had,
Yeah.
like, no, even
No,
remotely
yeah,
deep
almost no
interactions.
interaction. Are you as scared as I am?
If you want to roll in the hay, come upstairs.
Oh, this movie's only a little more than halfway?
Yeah. We
Oh!
got like 40 minutes left.
Nothing has happened.
I just get the feeling more and more that British people shouldn't be allowed to make horror movies anymore. Like, these are worse than, like, the bad horror movies because they're so freaking slow and, like, they don't need to be. This movie could have been, like, 80 minutes.
That's why they call it Patience. That should be the fucking tagline of this movie.
Should just be, like, Wonder shows in the patience guy. Patience! Patience! And just have that yelling through the whole thing.
I'm gonna keep eating my grots.
You got some
That's
summer
good grot.
sausage there?
What kind of
Yeah.
sausage is that, Summer?
Yeah. Here, bird, have some sausage.
Oh my
Oh my God.
You
give
just
it a
want-
taste.
You just watched something more entertaining than the last 20 minutes of this
You're
movie.
giving him a taste for flesh, Kevin. He's gonna come after you in your
He loves sausage. He'd eat that shit all day.
I thought parrots were like herbivores.
Yeah. They can eat a lot of
They're
stuff.
so
They
scary.
eat bugs.
Oh, that's true.
Really, almost anything a human can eat. But they should eat more like seeds and peppers.
What about
It's good for
chicken?
'em. Oh yeah, he'll eat chicken.
You should feed it parrot. Oh, the weather vane's going nuts. Good job.
Tom! I lost my GPS! Tom! Damn it, Tom Riddle.
Right, now we're back to the
Yep, back to Bogwarts.
Hogwarts.
Bogwarts, back in action!
Man, that bocce ball throw was way off.
Tom likes racquetball! Tom wants racquetball now!
Jeez.
That was a man.
Making me watch cricket! That's a good point.
That kid loves to just
I
say
Yeah,
how
I
he's
see.
feeling and then run away.
have an emotion. Bye.
I am having an uncontrolled erection. And then just runs away.
I'm a
Just
skirt.
go. Just go away. Just get- Why are they running? Why are they running?
I hate you, Ron Burgundy. You poop mouth. Oh
So
my
this
god.
music, all of a sudden, watching the Hunger Games. Woo, 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 woo. What's the whistle in that? In the Hunger Games?
Oh, I don't really know what
I
you're
don't
talking about.
You know, they do the stupid whistle.
I don't know that it has a name specifically, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I think it's
What
just
is
part of
the
soundtrack.
stupid slogan they say before all of them?
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Yeah, that's it.
Which is like the most insincere
Right.
thing.
Well, it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
He went from wanting to hang out with her to hating her in like 1 second, and she didn't even like. It was very obvious she was delirious. It's not like she was angry at him. She was going nuts at
She's
him.
just
Dumb
sensitive.
kid, though. He just pulls down his pants. All right.
He was absolutely there. Yep. Totally. Yep. Everyone else saw him standing there in the hallway with a shotgun, shooting shells at you. Uh-huh. Yep, he was there.
MacGuffins. How was this movie a 53 on Metacritic? It's so boring. This movie
Yeah,
is like...
this is going nowhere.
Well, they're about to develop pictures, so that.
I don't understand this plot either, and unlike a lot of the time where I kind of don't pay attention, I'm literally paying attention to this movie. I don't get it. It's inexplicable.
It's just the whole plot is so freaking convoluted. Basically, the woman is trying to prove ghosts, or not prove ghosts by proving ghosts. In a way, it's
They
just,
went-
like, so
They
weird.
went for her being a hoax chaser person or whatever, and then she solves the hoax, and now she's still here talking about how there was a ghost. But it's
it
like,
was a man. It was not a ghost. It was a man.
yeah, I mean, he's just hanging out here. It's true.
With a
chilling.
shotgun.
Have you considered that maybe you're a fucking lunatic?
How did you get the shot from both those? Whatever. I don't even.
I think all this is proving is that you're insane, right?
Well, the kid's there, right? He's ghosting you.
She is afraid of some ghosts.
I'm afraid no
What?
ghost.
What?
Oh,
What?
that scared the shit out of the baby.
So-
Why? What? I love you, Robert. We found a ghost.
I guess this is the same like idea as the taking a girl to a horror movie idea that you were
Yeah.
discussing earlier.
Yep. I'll protect you from that ghost boy. Quick, grab a towel. I need to hide my wiener from the camera.
Oh, it faded away because the light.
Darn!
Eventually, this leering will pay off. Someone needs to walk by soon. My legs are getting tired. Been standing here for about 40 hours.
I hate Florence! That was a necessary shot of him throwing a dart.
I believe in God now.
Found it on the cutting room. Looked real nice. Teeth!
I enjoyed picking your scabs. Not really.
They probably want you to leave, which you could have done weeks ago.
She's
But
in
then-
trouble now because her whole business is just in the shitter now.
Well, now she can become a ghost hunter and probably make, or like,
Oh yeah, and like double down 'cause it's like I didn't believe in him and now I do.
yeah, because people seem to want her to prove it rather than just prove it.
Let's go for another round, fully clothed again. That was the smallest ping pong table I've ever seen in my life. How do you even play? That's just a ping table. That's not a ping pong.
Just letting you know, there are other kids in this school. I thought you should know. There are a couple other kids.
Yeah, I know they exist.
One of
We
the
just go
people
with
in the
the extras
chat
for one day.
explained that they're on holiday break, but this kid's parents are in India.
That's right. Sorry, I messed
Oh
up.
yeah, that's right.
Thanks to whoever said that in the chat. I can't remember who it was. Sorry.
I forgot.
Someone's paying more attention than we are.
It's probably a good thing.
Someone's got to keep this plot in order, because it's not the director.
Thanks, guys, for explaining what's happening. Whoa, Jesus.
Oh no! That's the method.
Well, that thing had a lot of feathers in it.
That ought to solve that mystery.
I would be more terrified how like 5 pillows worth of feathers came out of that one pillow.
I was looking everywhere for this. Finally.
The kid's not very good at ping pong.
Well, I'm gonna go light a smoke.
Isn't there a show that's called like I Had Sex with a Ghost or whatever? Wasn't that?
Oh God, probably. I don't
think
know.
it was. I know I've seen part of an episode like at the end where the wife's husband died and she says she still makes love to him. Or
I think
she
it was. I don't think it was the whole show based on that. I think it was like one story based.
Yeah, I
on-
think you're
on
right.
that.
But it was.
What
it
the
was
hell happened
sad.
in here?
It was sad. That woman should be in the psych ward and getting help. Not having a TV person like qualify her visions.
If it's not hurting her.
I would say that's
I don't
hurting her
care
quite a
about
bit.
Tell you. Uh-oh.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you, man.
Finally, the earring paid off.
He caught many a groats in his day.
Who?
What?
That was
Oh.
horribly shot.
Yeah, it was. Do you know how hard it is to knock a person out with one punch?
It's pretty hard.
You gotta
What
hit
does this
someone.
have to do with ghosts, guys?
I'm confused too. I don't know.
Yeah, so her dead husband, he was insulting him basically.
No, I got that.
And
But
no,
what does
I'm
it
not.
have
I'm explaining. I'm not explaining that. I'm saying like, but how does this have any frame of reference for the rest of the movie? Like, there's no.
God damn it! Why does every
Context.
single one have to get rapey?
Yes,
Why?
it does.
Why?
Damn horror movies.
It's because it's scary.
This isn't even a horror movie. That's being generous to this movie. Is this guy a murderer or
choking?
what? What is this? What?
She was not being choked.
Is Ghost Boy gonna help? Come on, Ghost Kid. Here's your chance.
I mean,
You have to be fucking kidding.
ew. Please stop drooling.
Women.
Ghost Kid, please, Ghost. There he is. There he is. Get out of here! I like scaring her!
Yeah. I have my limits.
What? Shoot him!
You should probably keep that gun.
Shoot him. Shoot him.
This movie's a mess.
Yeah, it's incredibly stupid.
The end of this movie is just unraveling. The reason why, though, is because it was so, like, convoluted in its plot. Like, it's just tripping over itself now.
Yeah. It doesn't know what the hell it wants to be. There's no kid in here named
Of
Tom.
course. Wait,
There's no child here. Whoa.
did they just pull a Sixth Sense on us?
They
did.
just did it. They just did it.
I could.
Tom, Tom,
Well, now
Tom,
we get
Tom, 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 Tom,
flashbacks
Tom.
then.
Wow, I hate this movie a lot more now.
Wait,
Haven't people directly
lady say-
referenced Tom multiple
yeah,
times?
I thought they were like, we need a adult conversation. Go away. Like,
Yeah, that was him, right? They told. Mawazi. Tim Tom on the bomb bomb.
and now we're kind of getting into some orphanage land of her going through basements and hallways.
I am almost fucking positive that they've talked to this kid multiple times.
I think I remember her
I
specifically
bet you they
telling
didn't.
them to.
They-
No, she said you gotta get out of here. We're having an adult conversation. The kid goes, I like adult
Say
conversations.
that. It was with that kid, right? I believe.
Yeah, that was that kid.
Oh, I'm so mad. Is that lady made up too?
Maybe. Or maybe she sees ghosts. Maybe she saw the
Maybe.
ghost all along.
Maybe.
It
Wait,
does
is this a
too need
different-
to make sense.
Is this a different house? Like dollhouse? Because the other one's in like a bright
Yeah,
light.
the other one was in a different room.
Can she see it?
No.
She's looking at something over here.
You see, I came to you in the form of a non-blurry person. But really, I'm blurry. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
But I always can with you.
But you're dead, so you can't.
Needed a friend then.
Why can't you?
It's Shotgun Man.
What?
Together. What?
Don't tell. Don't let this. Don't let this happen. No! Oh, it's getting dumber by the second!
Nice cuts.
Yeah.
Alright, see you later.
I hate you! Goodbye. Ba, 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 ba. Flashback to everything that happened.
What the hell?
Boy, I forgot about all this stuff. I gotta stop drinking. All you give me are dramas!
Woodwinds. Oh no, he wanted a woodwind,
Wants a
right?
wood-
Hey, Olive.
Yeah, that's right. I get it.
People are always not leaving Tom out of this. Uh-huh. The hell?
She's
Angles? Oh my God, movie. Yes, I get it, movie. I know.
Oh, this is gonna
This
go for a
is-
few more minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, we're still going. There's 20 minutes left in this movie.
Wait. But why didn't
Didn't-
if he wanted to kill her, why didn't he just kill
Yeah,
her when she's
why-
standing there for like 5 minutes?
That would have been super easy.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. They just wanted to get the cavernous area into it.
Like a mouse in a house. Right then. Come out. Won't get any grots.
Got a nice piece of cheese for you. This is her
Movie,
dad.
you didn't build up to this. So I don't care. Because there's been no context of any of this at any point in this movie so far.
He's acting like a serial killer, not like someone who just shot his wife, you know? Like he's
Yeah. He would be going nuts.
yeah. It's terrible.
See, if only he just shot her when she was standing right in front of his gun.
Yeah, then the scene would have been like 5 minutes shorter.
Yes, she shot. Yes, I get it. Oh, damn it. Wrong kid died. He's gonna shoot himself or something. Who cares?
I've done a bad thing.
I've made a huge mistake. Is that a gunshot?
Yeah, I love how that was framed perfectly with that gunshot.
Yeah.
So she doesn't remember that she used to live in this house?
Doesn't remember any of it. I guess I blocked it out.
And the other people.
That's how forgetting things works. Didn't you know?
But she had a whole, like, Africa backstory, right?
I guess. So the reason that that kid had a weird face is because he got shot in the face. Is that supposed to be?
I guess
Is that supposed to be the case? Yes, I'm a ghost too. Since you were acting all crazy like, I made up a story about how I read your book. You didn't write no book. Ha! And we've now passed the rest of the lines she's had in this movie combined.
So what was the point of the rape scene?
It wasn't.
Like, it just wanted to have that.
There is no point to almost anything in this movie. Her doing that whole hoax thing at the beginning, nope, no point. Didn't
Are
matter.
you hearing all this garbage getting spouted out of this woman's mouth right now?
Yep.
It's so stupid.
Oh my god. BFAs, here I come. Uh,
You want to play some ping pong?
yo, Mousy. Little Tom. Bum, bum, bum. Little Tom. Little Tom. So, what do you think? Was this movie good? No. This
Ew.
movie was really bad. Hell no. Again. So who is this guy then?
Yeah, I just.
Yeah, he's just there. Just the headmaster.
And what happened to him to go? Like, what happened to him going to find that other dude? Did that just?
I
This is
don't
so-
know.
Oh, okay, so
This
she-
is
he
so
married one.
convoluted. So basically, the nanny knew that she was a hoaxer. So get the ghost child to run around and scare people, and then they'll get the hoaxer out there. And then she kept her out there by hoaxing more, by like freaking scaring her a bunch.
It was a triple hoax.
No, I have no idea.
So is the nanny's real then? She's not a ghost.
She's not a ghost. She's.
But
the-
she knew
She was her nanny, like, back in the day,
she knew that her son was still ghosting around there.
so she wanted her to come back.
Xenoborg, I've been reorganizing my phone's desktop for 30 minutes.
Good use of your time. Much
That's-
better. Much
yeah.
better than this.
Much better use of your time for sure. This is the least scary horror movie I've ever watched.
And this is labeled as a horror movie on Netflix and IMDb.
The show Goosebumps is scarier than this.
We watched a R.L. Stein. What was that called? Like The Haunting Hour. I told you a few months ago you need to watch the first episode of that because we watched it one night just randomly,
Oh yeah.
and it was really freaking weird. Like it actually had a pretty surprising ending to it. I was like, wow, really? That's kind of messed up. But it was also awful. Just go away. Can't deal with you.
Yeah, give up your whole life and just come hang out with ghosts.
Yeah, live with a ghost.
How did...
Fine old Sherry.
Or so they're gonna murder her, or so she's stuck there?
Maybe. Maud knows best.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yep. She got poisoned.
I think we already made you sick, Florence, huh?
I think my brain's sick. This is
Yeah,
so
I know,
stupid.
right? I poisoned you!
I gave you bad grots.
I won't go to heaven. I'm an atheist.
This is totally Christian Science, the movie.
Yeah, it totally is. So is she dead now or what?
Fly like an eagle.
Fly, Tom, fly! Montage of vomiting. Wouldn't that lady be back, like, immediately?
Yeah, good point.
She's a ghost, right?
Yeah, she's a ghost because she poisoned herself, right? Is that the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's dead.
Maybe she didn't become a ghost because she killed somebody.
Apparently. Well then.
Womp womp. You weren't quick enough with that medicine, dude.
Clock stopped ticking.
Well then. Right.
Ah, this is a great place to be stuck at the rest of my life. The place where my dad almost shot me in the head and killed himself and my whole family died. I'm so glad that I'm trapped here for the rest of all existence. What a wonderful ending.
This movie really fell apart.
God, this is exactly why I hate horror movies. This is like, this does every single thing that I hate. Or like at least 80% of them.
I'm
Like,
not a horror movie fan either, but this one is exceptionally stupid, okay? This is real bad.
she should have been religious.
So is she
Yay.
alive?
Wait, what?
She's ghosting.
So she is alive.
She's alive.
No, she's ghosting. Because he said, I know you're here.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but how is
see.
she smoking his cigarette?
Well, maybe she has ghost cigarettes.
But he took.
Ghost smokes. I'm
Ghost.
gonna call it "No one will ever read this" because I'm a ghost.
Is she a ghost?
No, I don't think so. Hello again.
Ghosty.
I always have, from what I remember. I'll be back in my ghost mobile next Saturday. Goodbye.
The mystery machine.
Yeah. No, it's not. Good call, lady. That's what you're gonna go out on? Is that gonna be it?
So she-
You'll see them off in the distance doing some stupid ghost shit. How did the script get enough money to look this good and star these people? I don't understand. That movie was horseshit,
That
okay?
movie sucked.
That was a 3.
What do you think, Ellie? I'm curious.
I didn't like it.
But it's probably hard to watch these movies with us, right?
Well, to be fair,
Honestly-
most movies are hard to watch with you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like that movie was probably easier to watch with us because that movie was boring. Like,
it was a very
nothing happened in it. Like, it wasn't even like it was just stupid. Nothing happened for the first, like hour. It was, like, super slow. And then after that, it just didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Oh, infuriating.
I'd say it's probably a 3 for me. I really hated that movie.
3 grots out of 10.
But I'm glad we watched it, and here's why. Even though it wasn't the funniest movie, but that is totally what horror movies are now. I'm sorry, like that's like The Conjuring is like that too. It's super freaking boring and like way super serious and like thinks it's making these like amazing points, and it's just lame. Like,
Yeah. I mean, okay. Look, I don't think most horror movies are that bad as this movie. Because the movie looked fine. It looked
yeah.
good. But the thing is, it had good actors, but the script was just terrible.
it
And
was terrible.
it was no cohesiveness to it at all. Like, it didn't make any sense. And it felt like 2 different movies because it didn't even need that first, like, hour of the movie. It was completely unnecessary. It had nothing to do with what she started out doing in the movie. Like, this is ridiculous. And, like, the other thing, too, is that as much as, like I said, I'm not a horror movie fan, this movie didn't even have, like, scares, though. Like, it wasn't like they tried to compensate by making it spooky. Like, if you make stuff jump out at me, I'm going to get scared even if the movie's stupid
Yeah.
because I don't expect it. This movie did not even do that. It was just like, they didn't even try. I don't understand. I don't get it.
Right.
It blew my mind.
I didn't like it because it was not scary at all. And then also, probably completely different from why you guys didn't like it. I mean, I won't go on in a feminist rant because we
No,
saw
you should.
how that.
You should.
I mean, it's just this thing that horror movies and a lot of movies do of just gratuitous violence against women for no fucking reason.
And
And it's
this
just
movie, it had literally
there
no
was
reason to be
really
there.
No
Not-
reason. And I saw someone say, well, there's a lot of scenes that there's no reason for it, but that was really, really no reason for that scene. Like that random.
Yeah, I had
you
nothing.
could have cut that character out. You could have the weird groundskeeper guy. You could have cut that whole scene, that whole thing out. It didn't have anything to do with anything. It's just like, oh, rape's kind of scary, right? So
Well,
it was
just
it's bullshit.
that scene. It wasn't just that scene either, though. It was like the whole idea that this woman who is like, she's obviously supposed to be a strong, like independent woman, still needs a dude to save her. Like in this movie, like it's like it has to be fucking McNulty has to go and be like, let me help you. We'll figure it out together. Blah. You know, this one like there's no reason for any of this shit to happen. Like it doesn't make any sense.
It
Oh.
literally had nothing to do with the A
There
plot
was
of the
not.
of the movie. Like it didn't affect the A plot in any way.
Well, I'm willing to go as far as to say that McNulty didn't even need to be a character in this movie
You're
because he
kind of right.
had
Yeah.
no effect on the movie at all. And you know what? It was so obvious that they were trying to recapture some of what they did with like the orphanage. You know, like it kind of had that
It
tone
had
to
very
it.
much an orphanage feel to it.
It was an incompetent
But
version
not
of the
nearly as
orphanage.
good, yeah.
Yeah, it was completely incompetent, but it was like the same concept. And I won't spoil the orphanage, but obviously, like, it's just they tried so hard to like do that, and it's like, no, this does not make any sense. The orphanage
Oh.
makes sense. Like-
Fivra, it makes the best point. They literally did that rape scene so they could say, "Don't tell Tom," and go, "Who's Tom?"
They could.
That's
Oh,
really
you're right.
That's so
That is
stupid,
the
though.
other reason.
That is so stupid.
Wow, that is even worse. Could have found any circumstance to use that.
Aw, I think you're scared.
I know, I'm sad too, Olive. I understand.
Yeah. Well, next week you're gonna be traveling. You're gonna be in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And the week after we'll be in Vegas.
Yeah.
Hey Ellie, did you want to do an episode next Saturday? Maybe.
I got next Saturday.
Oh,
I
it's
got
not
a
good.
train
Yeah, we got a
to-
bunch of stuff going on, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're gonna be off for 2 weeks then, guys, because Sunday I will be leaving for Vegas for a class, so I can't do it Sunday. So
And then the following
following Sunday we'll be coming back
Yeah.
from Vegas. So
we could do it an evening, but
yeah, maybe we could do it Friday evening. I kind of want to do Blair Witch. I think it'd be
That would be
interesting.
interesting. I haven't seen Blair Witch since it came out, and
Me too.
here, give me that baby.
I don't really remember it. And I believe I was drinking when I watched it, so I probably don't remember it at all. Because when I try to think back on it, the only things I remember from it are like the ending and that scene with the girl talking into the camera or whatever. That's famous, but like the rest of it, I don't really remember. So that would
I
be
remember
interesting.
sticks hanging from trees. I remember the end scene, and I remember the scene you're talking about, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
saw
so it might be fun to watch that because that is the original found footage movie. Like that's the one that started the craze, you know.
which makes
So.
me hate it forever now. Like,
It also has, if I don't even remember what the ROI on that movie though. It's one of the highest of all time, if not the highest. It's insane how much money.
people thought that movie was real.
Yes, they did. People are pretty
Well,
a lot
smart.
of
they
people.
sold it like that, and people
But-
in general are really stupid. So yeah.
It's so impressive that worked.
It's really easy. I mean, think about it this way: people fall for Onion articles constantly, right?
Yeah,
and
that's true.
That says it's a satire. You know, people are
Blair
dumb.
Witch is also the kind of thing that would work back then and probably wouldn't really work now because if you try to make a found footage movie now, people would look it up. But like back then, Google wasn't a big thing. Like people weren't always on the
Yeah,
internet.
yeah.
Was Google
Like,
even around?
Yeah,
it
it
was.
existed.
99 just started, but like
It
there was
just started,
Lycos
yeah.
and
There were search engines, but people didn't really use them. Like this was a
Dogpile?
new.
No one.
Yeah,
Dogpile it?
Dogpile. Lycos, go get it.
Yeah. yeah, there it is. Budget 25K, box office 248 million.
Yeah, that's the highest ROI of all time. That's
You know what-
impossible to beat.
and you know
Nothing
what?
can beat
They
that.
only made one sequel.
Yeah, but did you see that sequel?
I did not. I heard
There's
it
a
was
reason they
horrible.
only made one. Oh my god. One of the worst movies I've ever seen. That's a 1. It's a 1.
Dude, I kind of want to see that too, actually.
I don't think it's on Netflix. Thank
No,
God.
it's
I
not.
don't want to watch
It's
that.
not. I don't think. But yeah, you gotta give them some credit though. Like, look at Saw. Saw made a bunch of money, and they made like 45 Saw movies. So, like, if
there's
Blair
something
Witch
to be
came out
said for
5 years
that.
later, it doesn't matter how bad 2 was. They would have had 3, 4, and 5 lined up, and they would have been releasing them every year.
Yeah, totally. You're right.
But yeah. So we probably won't do an episode for 2 weeks here, but maybe we'll do like an impromptu episode. Just keep a lookout on the Mockflix Twitter, but probably not, which would get us into November. And I was trying to look up maybe some political movies, which was a suggestion Ryan had. I was having no success finding any on Netflix Instant. But if you have any suggestions, send them to mockflix@gmail.com, because I still think that's a good idea. We were really hoping Wag the Dog was on there, because that's it's stupid freaking political movie that's like really dumb.
Yeah.
I guess Southland Tales counts, right? That movie tries to be political.
Yeah, it attempts.
Oof. Oh,
Anyway.
man. Anyways. Now, Mr. Prey. Now that's what I call Saw 50. Yeah, that's a good. It has all your latest torture scares. Syringe stab in eye.
The
And
greatest hits.
axe to scrotum.
So
Like, whatever.
probably no one cares. But Olive wore her Halloween costume
She did.
solely for the stream, so I'm going to show you guys. Michael says it's ugly, but
I think it's not the best. It looks like
Check it
Beetlejuice.
out.
Oh, nice. I like it.
She's a spooky baby today, just for the
For the totally not scary movie.
Yeah, I was scared as hell.
Oh man, it was
The
terrifying.
thing that scared me was when I looked at the timeline and saw there was 40 minutes left. That scared the
That
shit out
was
of me.
serious.
All right, let's call it a day.
All right, yeah, well,
Thanks, guys.
yeah, thank you. We'll see you either maybe next week or not for a few weeks. But thank you for watching us, and we'll see you next week on Mockflix.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The bird is small.
Yeah.